pops. In text pop, you know that you have this experimental short. It's sort of like a poem that is represented in visual language. Reminds me a bit of like an infographic. And it explores all these various themes, and you have blends of like different colors, imagery, typography, some text and phrases, direct messages, animation. All these various things are shifting, second by second. Um, and it kind of, to me, reminded me of like how we ingest information nowadays, like with technology and social media. You get bored at things after a few moments, or seconds even, and it kind of really relates to that. It's interesting how it is easy to follow, even though it is flashing so fast. It's almost as if we've become adjusted to this new way in which information is given to us. And this poem, which is fractured in essence. It does like meditate on various things like grief and meaning, deeper meaning, perception, and things like that. Um, and so it is interesting. It clearly is like a mix of like in animation and some motion design, to kind of put this all together. And it definitely had a larger meaning than just what was presented.
Textpop. Deeply striking. It really grabbed my attention, and my brain was so stimulated in the best possible way. Great for the short attention spans of today, and they explored a great variety of textures, styles, and experiments in what was somewhat of a DIY manner, but had this very impressive, professional, dazzling finesse to it all, where I was like, that is perfectly done. The track was also excellent for this visual exploration because it created this nice movement and pacing to it as well. And I think the fact that it was called Kaleidoscope too fit quite aptly. But I'd love to see more from the vision from behind this piece, and I'd love to know a little bit more about it as well to give some context.
This was stunning, just really a great understanding of motion and design, beautiful imagery, and so much of it, and so much great uh, shot matches, and just brilliantly strung together that really just kept you engaged. I just thought it was really remarkable, thoroughly interesting piece.
Textpop. Okay, this was incredibly cool. I mean, if the filmmakers did this without using any kind of CG or AI, huge, huge props to them because this was incredibly cool. I loved the way that they did the edits and how the edits flowed together. The music in this was just absolutely awesome. Just the concept of this was so ridiculously clever. And I loved the way that they did the text. I thought that they did such a fantastic job. Yep, epic.